Hello everybody, my name is Cornelio Fonseca, and today's topic is going to go ahead and be about Alzheimer's disease and dementia. The general purpose for everybody, it will be to help people understand the symptoms and the causes of Alzheimer's disease. There is a specific purpose to this, is to help understand the 7 stages and how to slow the process down. Alzheimer encounters usually has the same path for many people, but experience is all different for everybody. Today we're going to learn Reisenberg's system. So we're going to start the introduction on this matter. We do need to ask, what would you do if your mother forgets who you are? The anxiety is the number one cause for Alzheimer's and dementia. It can affect the simplest tasks like finding your phone, handling money, paying bills, answering questions, and having someone to repeat several times to assist you. There are scientists that think most people that have this disease think it's a genetic issue and can be caused by their lifestyle and environmental factors and time. The thesis that I did come up on this is going to be Alzheimer's disease can be caused by a combination of genetic, lifestyle, and environmental factors that affect the brain over time. Of course, on this I have research online on the topics about Alzheimer's disease and dementia. I have also researched in JSTOR the academic findings for Alzheimer's disease. The main points I do have for this, which will be a preview, is Alzheimer's disease was introduced into the world in 1906. Introduced by Alois Alzheimer. When they checked the brain of a recently deceased woman, they noticed a change of the brain tissue. Also, we will be speaking of the 7 stages of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. The third one would be how to possibly slow down Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Like I've mentioned prior, Alzheimer's disease is caused by a combination of genetics, lifestyle, and environmental factors that affect the brain over time. Do genes cause diseases? HIH says there can be a possibility if there is any change in their specific gene. This one can be called the genetic mutations, also genetic variations. This one can also cause a risk in developing the disease, of course. If there is a direct cause of this disease, it would be a genetic risk factor. Genes in Alzheimer's disease, usually the disease is apparent in after their 60s and towards the end of the stages of this disease. There was a search in chromosome 19, which is APOE gene. It does have an increased factor of Alzheimer's disease. Due to it being a risk factor gene, it does cause possible increases for the disease. Number 2, the lifestyle in Alzheimer's disease. NIH says lifestyle is a big factor in getting or avoiding Alzheimer's disease. There is a small list of factors that can assist the avoidance of the disease, and at least 150 minutes per week to moderate and vigorous intensity physical activity, no smoking, light alcohol drinking, proper Mediterranean intervention, and neurodigestive delayed mind diet. It can help you with, basically it's like brain food, and it will be beneficial when you get older. For number 3, environment and disease for Alzheimer's, Walsoff says environments can affect people to get or worsen the Alzheimer's disease. Toxic chemicals or brain injury due to increase of risk and getting or worsening the disease. If working with metals or around many can cause poisoning by the metals and pesticides. Air pollution also is a great risk of the issues of the Alzheimer's due to the compounds of the air and can trigger disease to speed this process. We just spoke on the Alzheimer's disease. Now it's time to learn the 7 stages of Alzheimer's disease. We will speak on the 7 stages of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Information found on Alzheimers.net. Dr. Barry Reisenberg says, stage number 1, no impairment. There are no signs of dementia, no memory issues, or any symptoms showing it. Stage 2, very mild decline, small memory loss, cause issues like losing keys or names of the loved ones. There is still memory tests performed and can be passed. Stage 3 is a mild decline. You can start noticing issues of the party. Motor skills are hard for the party, and when doing a memory test, there's going to be a possible failure. Usually, personal belongings are normally lost in this stage. Stage 4 is a moderate decline. It will be obvious there's many issues with our party. There will be issues with short-term memory. There will be issues with financial activities, like paying bills, managing their funds, and there may be a loss of details of an old story in their life. Stage 5 is a moderately severe decline. People who are in stage 5 need to be assisted with daily life activities. There will be a great deal of confusion. They will need help getting dressed properly. There will be times when the party will need help remembering the small things of themselves, like their phone number and their name. Of course, there will be a loss of childhood youth, and it does not come to par. Stage number 6 would be severe decline. This is the reason why I chose this topic. I have somebody dearly in my life who has stage 6 of Alzheimer's disease. There is a constant need to supervise the party. This is somewhat a loss of bodily functions, mood swings, issues in the behavior, issues to remember details of their history. There's a lot of fidgeting and wandering around the house. I know when I go into town, there's always a worry of losing this party. Stage 7 is very severe decline. The hardest stage to deal with would be stage 7. A terminal illness, close to death. When on stage 7, there is a time when the party will forget to speak or know how to respond at all. They will not know what is happening and will need to provide comprehensive help in their daily lives due to conditions. It's hard because the party will forget how to swallow and not anymore. Due to that, they will get weak and forget how to breathe, and the death can happen due to this. Now we spoke about the 7 stages of Alzheimer's. Now let's go ahead and speak on how to slow down this disease. How to slow down Alzheimer's disease and dementia. I was able to locate the information to help guide and inform the provided by the authors Melinda Smith, M.A. Lawrence Robinson, Gene Siegel, PhD, and there are 7 pillars that can assist with healthy brain lifestyle. Pillar 1 is regular exercising. With cardio exercising alone, this can assist by reducing the disease by 50%. Cardio and strength training are the best. Due to pumping muscles, there's an assistance in brain assistance. Pillar number 2 is social engagement. There is a need to connect with someone who makes you feel like someone. We do end up being more to ourselves as we grow older. There are ways to meet someone, like meeting your neighbors, hanging with friends, going out and about. With this, another way can conquer this disease. Pillar number 3 will be healthy diets. Yes, we all know this one can be super hard to do. But there is a need to manage your weight. Cutting sugar helps avoid inflammation in the brain. Omega-3 fats are great. Some fruits and veggies can go a long way to prevent the disease. No heavy drinking can also help lower the risk. Pillar number 4, mental stimulations. Game puzzles, riddles are great brain exercises. Try to learn something new, anything that can help make more pathways for your brain. Practice a test provided and memorization help this guide to say, every good boy does fine. To memorize the notes of the treble clef E, G, B, D, F. Creating rhymes and patterns can strengthen your memory connections. Pillar number 5, medical quality sleep. There will be needs to set a mood, make the bedroom for sleep and sex only. Make sure not to have any electronics in there due to possibility wanting to use instead of sleeping. You will need to make a sleep schedule to ensure your internal clock is running smoothly. When you can't sleep, go to another room, try to relax, read a book, a newspaper for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and it should take care of that issue. Pillar number 6, it would be stress management. Take a deep breath. Making it fun a priority. Be happy. Active laughing is magical and it takes away stress. Find inner peace and make relaxing daily activities. Pillar number 7, vascular health. High blood pressure and hypertension is a silent killer. The brain has hundreds of blood vessels. With high blood pressure, it can pop and damage a part of the memory bank. Try your best to lower your weight and cut back on many health items. Watch your cholesterol levels. On the main one is to quit smoking. It will help circulation right away. Okay, on this matter, I do want to go ahead and start on the conclusion. The main points again: Alzheimer's disease was introduced in the world in 1906, introduced by Louis Alzheimer. When they checked the brain of a recently deceased woman, they noticed a change in the brain tissue. Number 2, we will speak of the 7 stages of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Number 3, how to possibly slow down Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Our statement: Alzheimer's disease can be caused by a combination of genetic, lifestyle, and environmental factors that affect the brain over time. Next time you see an older person or someone you love having a great deal of trouble remembering small things, please take the time to ensure that they're okay and taking the precaution of the scary and deadly disease of the Alzheimer's disease. Thank you, guys.